Hey guys, it's Arno FM. I'm finally back after 2 years of being offline from these Telegram groups and being offline from YouTube. But I've seen like so many guys asking the same questions every single day in these groups that I've decided to start YouTube again and like teach everyone how to actually run this business. Uh, I have a group with like a couple thousand members, and I asked there like what kind of videos most of the people would like to see, and the most voted one was how to run a phone farm. So I'm going to show you how we are running this Android device farm, and in the next video I'm going to show you how we are running it with iOS devices. So the first one is going to be for Android. This is the easiest to set up, and we are using this mainly for IG. We are not using this for like Bumble or anything like this, but mainly for IG. But you can also use this for Reddit or Twitter or anything else that you want. So the main things that you would need is first of all a Windows PC. It doesn't have to be like a super strong one, just like a basic Intel i5, 8 to 16 gigs of RAM, like a basic PC should be enough. But you do need a strong Wi-Fi connection or like a strong internet. The next would be the devices themselves. So we don't usually use standalone devices, but we buy like a phone farm or like a phone box. Let me show you. We are purchasing the phone boxes from here, from neozone.shop, from this Chinese site. As you can see, they have many different type of boxes. Samsung S20, S10, Note 8. We usually buy Note 10s or S20s. If you just click on here, you can see that there are like many types of boxes that you can buy. Telephone system, just stick with the official one. SIM support, you don't really need it unless you do want to do TikTok. Additional mobile screen, we do it usually without the screen, and camera, we are not asking for that. As you can see, the price is like 1.1k and it's 20 devices. So it's like super fucking cheap if you think about it. It's like 50-60 bucks for like per device, but if you go to like a normal store, like an S20 costs like 150-200. So this is the way to go if you want to run like many accounts. For one device, we usually run like 3 IG accounts. So just with this, you can manage 60 accounts, which is like fairly fucking good for 1.1k. Let me circle back. The next thing that you're going to need is a software to actually manage these devices. And for this, we are using Loixi. Let me show you this. It's a tool which costs like, I believe like 50 or 100 bucks for a year, but you can also use it for free. This is the easiest to set up application that we have found. It's not perfect, but still it gets the job done. It's again loixi.app. The next thing that you're going to need is an application that will let the VA manage the PC itself, because the devices are going to be connected to the PC and someone needs to have access to the PC. And we're using this Razdesk application. This is completely free. The reason why we're using this is for some reason, some of the other applications like TeamViewer are not working with Loixi. With just like some reason the VA cannot manage this application via, for example, TeamViewer or AnyDesk. So this is the one that we are using and it is working perfectly. And you need a VA. Or if you have so much fucking time, you can also manage it yourself. But I would highly recommend getting like a VA to manage all of these IG accounts. Okay, so the basics of the phone box is not that complicated. This is what the phone box looks like. It has like, as you can see, from 1 to 20 like little LED lights. It's going to have like a LAN port, a USB port, and a big button. That's it. Once you connect this to power, you have to long press this button. Then you're going to hear all the fans start to spin up. You are going to see all of these colors popping off. The USB should be connected to your PC and the LAN should be connected to your router. The boxes have two modes. They have a USB mode and they have a Wi-Fi mode. USB mode looks like this. It's blue. Wi-Fi mode looks like this. It's green. So, and if you want to switch between the mode, you have to double click, long press, hard press, double click the main button basically. Then you can switch from modes. The main difference between these modes is in USB mode, the box is connected to the PC via USB, and in Wi-Fi mode, all of the phones are connected to the LAN, to your home internet, and then the PC can access it through Wi-Fi. That is the main difference. If you have like few devices, then I would recommend using USB mode. But if you have like hundreds, then I would do the Wi-Fi mode. And we don't have like 500 devices, but we have like quite a few. In most cases, the USB mode should be good enough. Setting up the phone box, you are going to receive these two keys, the ADB key and the ADB key.pub. We have to copy it to this, cuser_administrator.android. You have to copy these two. Or if you have like a normal phone, which you can also run this with like standalone devices, then this is how you have to set it up. You have to go into your settings, you have to go into about phone, you have to click on the build number like multiple times, and it's going to show you like you have to click 5 more times to allow developer mode. Next, you're going to see this option, developer options. Next, you have to choose these settings, user controlled by this device, and you're using it for transferring files. It might show up this allow USB debugging. You have to click on always allow. And these are the settings that you have to turn on to make sure that it is working fine. So this is how LoyxC looks like once you have connected the devices. It's not that complicated. You should already see like all of these devices popping off. If you're using USB mode, then all of these should be here. If you're using Wi-Fi mode, then it might be a little bit different, because if you want to run it through Wi-Fi, then first of all, you have to plug it into using USB. Once you have that, you have to choose all of the devices. You have to right click. You have to click on switch to Wi-Fi mode. Then you can come in here, double click this button. Then it switches all of them to green. Then you have to click on here, scan Wi-Fi. Scan, and then all of the devices should pop off. It's like super fucking simple to use. You just have to double click on any of these devices. Then you can just like use it as like a normal device. And to let a VA manage it, again, I would recommend using Razdesk. And inside Razdesk, make sure to set up either a permanent password or use both passwords. Because if you're using one-time passwords, it's going to constantly ask the VA for the password. But once he puts in the permanent password, then he can like log in like whenever he wants. And another side info is I would recommend using SocksDroid. This SocksDroid APK. This is the application for using a proxy on your mobile devices. And yeah, that's like basically it. It's not that complicated, but so many people are running it like by hand and like buying phones for their VAs, which I understand why people are doing it, but this is like a safer way and more like longer term way of doing it. So again, neozone.shop, this is where I'm buying the devices from. Razdesk is what to use to manage the PC itself. LoyxC is how to be managing all the devices, and SocksDroid is to have the proxy on the phones. And before some of you guys are going to ask what kind of proxy to use for IG, we are only using mobile proxies, 4G mobile proxies. The site that we are buying it from is called Grid Panel. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.